the Margarita. It's one of my favourites and there's thousands of varieties you can make. Today, we're just going to make the classic. Step 1, grab a glass, a coupe, fill that with ice and put that to one side. We'll come back to that later. For now, grab yourself a cocktail shaker and into that we're going to pour 50 millilitres of tequila. Now people say, Cameron, should I use añejo, blanco, reposado? It's completely up to you. I like to use añejo, something that's slightly rested. It's a good in between, but at the end of the day, it's completely up to you. Step 2 is 25 millilitres of fresh lime juice straight into that cocktail shaker. Then we're going to add in just a splash, 5 millilitres of sugar syrup. Now, controversial time. People say that margarita should just be lime, Cointreau and tequila. If you want to add sugar syrup, you're going to add agave syrup at just a splash, in which case it technically becomes a Tommy's margarita. I say 5 millilitres of sugar syrup isn't going to change the sweetness of the cocktail that much. All it's going to do is help balance it out just that little bit more. So at the end of the day, do whatever you want. Try it with 5 millilitres of sugar syrup like I do and see what you think. Whew. Now that's settled, we're just going to add 20 millilitres of orange liqueur. Cointreau and triple sec are the go-to, which I forgot to add because of that whole sugar syrup debate. Don't be like me, don't forget it. Add the Cointreau. Give that a shake, grab your glass from before, remember all the ice? Dump it out. Now we've got a perfectly chilled glass. You can also keep your stemmed glassware in the freezer, which does the same thing, nice and chilled. Then we're just going to strain that out like so. Fine strain it. And controversial matter number 2, I didn't add any salt. Should I have added salt? Did I forget to add the salt? Let me tell you, the reason we salt the margarita rim is just to intensify the sweet and sour flavours within the cocktail. But what I find is that the first sip you get is just intensifyingly salty. Just a massive hit of salt. Next 3 sips seem to be alright, seem to be what it should be, and then after that the salt's gone. It's incredibly inconsistent. If you're going to add salt, I say add a few dashes of saline straight in the cocktail. That is a mixture of salt and water. You're going to get much better job, much more consistent. But now that's done, all we've got to do is garnish it, which you can do with either a lime wedge, a lime wheel. I've got myself some little dried limes, so I'm just going to add one of those like so, and there you have it. That right there, that is a margarita classic. I love how the añejo brings out this kind of lovely vibrant colour that blanco tequilas don't really do, and reposados are a little bit too dark. Have a taste, how's that? That is chef kiss, delicious.